Spotify is making a major play for podcasting. As you may already know, Spotify has spent upwards of $400 million in 2019 to get into the podcast market. Among that money being spent was the acquisition of two major podcast production companies. And this week, the company took its efforts even further with the release of Spotify for Podcasters. Much like Spotify for Artists, the new platform allows podcasters and podcast companies to not only get their shows on Spotify, but to track how it's being engaged with. Among the things offered to creators are the ability to follow the people that follow them, to see what their fans are listening to, what episodes are performing best, and what the tastes and interests are of everyone that enjoys their show, which in turn could help with advertising. To give you a little bit better idea of what's happening with Spotify for Podcasters, the company released a short video, which I'm going to show you a clip from right now.
Submit your podcast to Spotify and share it with millions of listeners in over 75 countries, no matter how they're tuning in. Meet your listeners and followers, learn more about who they are, and even what music they like, so you can understand your audience and pitch to sponsors. See how people respond to your episodes, which ones they enjoy, where and how they listen, and when they tune in, or zone out.
Spotify for Podcasters is available for free right now to any creators out there. Whether you already have a show and it's hosted on something like SoundCloud or Libsyn, or if you're thinking about starting a show, Spotify for Podcasters is an absolute essential. In fact, our podcast, Inside Music, is on Spotify right now thanks to the launch of Spotify for Podcasters. So if you're out there and you're thinking about starting a conversation that everyone can listen to, Spotify for Podcasters is something you should definitely check out. It marks a major move for the company that should open the doors to many new opportunities for creators all over the world, and we couldn't be more excited to share it with you today.